Democrats in the liberal media are already plotting their revenge on outgoing DHS Secretary Kristi Noem after President Trump announced Oklahoma Senator Markwayne Mullin will replace her at the end of the month.
Don't think you get to just walk away. I guarantee you, you will still be held accountable.
Funniest thing would be if they deport her to El Salvador.
I just want to say with absolute certainty, she is a domestic terrorist who deserves to go to Gitmo.
I mean, there have been dozens of injuries and deaths under her leadership of ICE.
Dark heart of this administration is not Noem, it's Stephen Miller, and he needs to be next. She's just a scapegoat in all this.
Oh, Kristi, it looks like cricket had the last laugh after all.
But while Democrats are busy settling scores, they are missing what really matters, our security. That's because in the middle of a heightened threat environment in Iran, Democrats are still holding up funding for DHS. And incredibly, some Democrats are even gloating about the standoff.
ICE has enough money in the big, bad, stinking, lousy, ugly bill that was passed. They're well funded, so we don't need to pass this bill.
Don't give them any money. Don't confirm a DHS secretary. Continue to drag them in front of you and put the guardrails around.
What Democrats want is, regardless of who's at the top, that ICE and DHS actually not murder American citizens.
Shannon, it is very unclear to me what Democrats want, but going back to the early days when Schumer was presenting his list of demands, one of them was judicial warrants, which was a non-starter for Republicans. You get that to enter a home, but to have that for every immigration operation, it would just put handcuffs on ICE.
Yeah, it would change the scale of what they could do. I mean, they are not part of that, branch of government. They are within the executive branch. You're going to get an administrative warrant. You don't need a judicial warrant, will be their argument. But how many Democrats have told me in Washington they got to get rid of Kristi Noem? Then maybe we could talk. She's gone now, and they say, oh, no, the rot is totally deep. DHS is terrible, while also saying ICE is already funded. So they know that. They're acknowledging ICE is already funding. So why are you sticking it to the TSA folks who missed a ton of paychecks last fall? And they got to remember, if they want to go after Kristi Noem and they're warning her, when you are out of office, we're coming after you, they're setting precedents. They did that with Steve Bannon and Peter Navarro. And guess what? That showed up when the Clintons decided that they were not going to comply with a congressional subpoena. You could point to, OK, look at the last administration.